guys, and welcome back to the Honeystead. Mom and I snuck up to the apothecary. It's a cold, rainy, gross evening, and oh darn, we found ourselves
back in here.
We've got a tea blend that we want to work on for ourselves for our overall just daily health, very supportive, and we wanted to take you guys along with us because this is part of our blending with intentions, how we pick the herbs, making a case for them,
and pointing out what is it specifically about that herb that we would like to have that tea blend for us.
Right. And so we do kind of sometimes get like, well, why'd you pick that? I don't know if I picked that. I don't know if I picked that. But that's the whole part of when we make a case for the herb, why.
Right.
Each herb has an action. We focus on that, but then we also focused on taste. And we also focus on the areas in the body that it's trying to support. And so we wanted to take you guys with us.
So one of the things you had mentioned when we were talking about this, Kaylee, is you were saying something that was mineralizing and packed with vitamins. And then also too, I'd like to add in, you know, it is during the day, we are at work,
right,
at our day job, and sometimes that can get a little hectic and crazy and stressful. So I wanted to make sure that we not only gave support to the minerals and the vitamins, but I also wanted to pay attention to us, our stress, and maybe throw some adaptogens in there to help that. Idea. And then,
but not knock us out.
No. This is
because I will be asleep and passed out with my mouse and my keyboard on my face.
Yeah.
Maybe
if you wake up with your mouse stuck to your face,
it's going to be sticky notes. Yeah. It'll be sticky notes.
We started talking about this the other day and just kind of bouncing some herbs, and there were a few that
really stuck out.
Yeah, right. really kind of.
Hey,
demanded a little bit of attention. So now this is the part of which well, I know it does this, but we're going to pull the books and we're going to hit the books and we're going to
share it with you guys. Yeah. Because this is also part of your learning. And so when you guys are picking out herbs to potentially blend together, how do you do that?
Right.
Where do you start? When do you start? Now we could literally speak hours on one single plant, so we are going to kind of be brief on this, look at the key actions, talk about, oh, it does this. Before you do start looking into herbs and blending for yourself, I do want you to do all the research on each individual herb to make sure that your body is compatible with the plant, and make sure that there are no contraindications. So please always do your own research. We are using this specifically for us. Most of our blends that we do are unique, specific for individuals.
Right.
And that is based off of their needs and what we can offer and what the herbs can offer to help support their overall health. But this is going to be for us because I think we need it.
And we are also going to kind of look at some of the flavors, maybe that some of the different teas that offer, because let's face it, if it doesn't taste...
You're not going to drink it.
Right. If it doesn't have the taste, or if it doesn't have a taste, whether it's acquired or not, that you are going to be willing to drink, it doesn't serve any purpose at all. So, I know, Kaylee, you had mentioned first... You were talking about oats. So I'm going to grab a book and
I will share briefly. I very much enjoy Avena sativa. So that is the scientific name for the plant. You guys have probably heard me talk about milky stage oats as a tincture. That is probably one of my favorite tinctures. I use it. It's very supportive and nourishing for your nervous system. There's other parts to oats that you can use. Now, the fresh oats, the oat tops, that's what we use for a fresh tincture in the milky stage oats form. But you also have the dried oat tops. That is, again, super nourishing to your nervous system. And also the oat straw. Very mineralizing, very green. Overall, it's probably a very good base for this potential tea blend. A simple book that I'm referencing is Andrew Chevalier, Very simple, very easy. Talks about the parts, breaks it all the way down so that it is just baseline understanding, but you can go very much in depth. The key actions for Avena Sativa is it's an antidepressant, it's nutritive, and it's a tonic. So it's very nourishing. I will say that Avena Sativa is also very good for your nervous stamina. And then I've also read that it is very supportive for lifting depressed moods. So I'm just gonna graze on this. I'll be back. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We find her face down in the field with the cows. We'll know what's going on.
I don't. The reason why I'm also blending this is because I will let you guys know when this change of season is beautiful for me.
Right.
But we're going into winter. I do have a little bit of a hard time with winter and the blues and not being around all the green things. So I'm looking forward to this winter being up here because we have all the green things here. And it's funny story. Somebody asked me why my hives were painted green. My beehives, why they were painted green. And
I know this answer.
The reason is because I still need to see green in the wintertime. So Avena Sativa, I'm making my case for it. It's going to lift your mood.
Well, it helps.
I'm going to graze, and it's very mineralizing.
I am absolutely 100% in with that one.
Okay, so we got 1, 2. Well, same thing. We're going to use both parts. I offered my plant. What's yours?
So I'm going to make a little argument here for red clover. This is the blossoms.
This is the red clover that you see typically outside growing in your yard. Tell me why. Why red clover?
We were talking about going for mineralizing and the nutritive value on it. So that's one of the reasons why I chose red clover because it really supports the entire body. It's rich in vitamins, vitamin C. It's got a host of B vitamins, and it also has some of those trace minerals that are hard to get.
Right.
So, I mean, really, red clover can be, it's a little vitamin, vitamin in a flower bud.
Yeah, but I do know that it also does other things, especially for overall women's health.
Yes.
Because of I'll let you do it.
Yeah, it's if you're a woman of age, it's great for perimenopausal, menopausal syndromes because the flowers and leaves contains phytoestrogens.
So that is a over-the-counter hormone replacement that you could literally go graze outside.
It's a plant hormone.
It's a plant hormone, yeah.
And vitamins and trace minerals.
So
I mean, it's a great little...
I am not there yet, but it is still okay for me to have.
Right.
I don't have necessarily the hormone ups and
Swings.
downs, but that's okay. It's coming. I still can use it to help support my overall health.
Health benefit, right.
I do know that it also, because of the trace minerals and what it offers, it is very supportive for your cardiac system, your heart. Is that your case?
I'm supporting the oat tops and straw with not only the vitamins that it has to offer, but with the trace minerals.
Right.
Manganese and magnesium are two that are sometimes difficult to get.
Magnesium is
needed
very
for the heart.
So
not a whole lot because you don't have the mood swings. I might bring some extra.
I'm just gonna I'm just kidding. I will get there. Yes. The answer is yes. Okay. So I like it. Okay. Right. I like it. So we've got green grass that we're going to make as a tea.
Okay.
It all literally could essentially grow
in a meadow.
In a meadow. I'm okay with it. Okay. So what's next? What are you thinking?
Hey, red clover is also great for the lymphatic system too. So, when
flushing it out.
Right. Mm-hmm. So when we're, at the office and we're sitting down,
we gotta move.
It keeps things going.
I'm going to be taking many potty breaks.
Yep.
One of the other herbs that I did want to kind of offer, and I'm going to make my case for it, maybe not so much, but I am going to make a case for a little bit of ashwagandha root. And I will show you, not so much, but ashwagandha is an adaptogen.
Yes, it is an adaptogen.
So an adaptogen is going to be very supportive on your overall, when you go through all the crazy ups and downs, you know, the weather change, the phone's ringing, people are here, I got all of this going on, this kind of just, it also is an anti-inflammatory, it is a tonic. It does offer a little bit of a sedative effect, but not necessarily, yeah, to like, it's not gonna,
not like valerian root.
No, it's not gonna knock me out, but I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And so that's where I was kind of like, do I want that or not? It says that it's a good remedy for just quieting the anxiety. And not that I have, you know, a lot of crippling anxiety, but I will say when I go to the grocery store during the day with a lot of people, I don't want to be there. That's not where I want to be. So I think it's just going to help nourish me, which is what we're doing. We're nourishing
and calming.
Supporting, calming.
Right.
So
but not sleep.
But not sleep.
Right.
I'm not going to do a whole lot.
No. Just like the red clover, it's just a little bit.
Yeah, but it's just to do what we needed to. Okay, we have 4 so far. What else?
I am going to offer rooibos.
Oh, sweet rooibos.
So, and the reason why I would like to offer Asplanthus linearis, I probably butchered it. We're trying.
Linearis.
Not only is it an adaptogen, so it kind of goes along with the ashwagandha.
So maybe I don't have to use as much ashwagandha because
Probably.
of the sedative effect. Okay.
But it's I'm kind of going after it honestly. There are 2 reasons. One, rooibos does not have caffeine in it, but yet the effects of it are similar to caffeine, but it doesn't give you a racy heart. It's that energizing kind of keep.
Right.
You're in the groove. You're in the mode. You hunker down and you keep going. That's a good way for me to explain the effects that I feel from rooibos. The other thing that I'm offering rooibos for is simply because of the flavor and the sweetness. I mean, it really, you do not, in my opinion, I don't need to add anything. If I'm going to just make a cup of rooibos tea,
it tastes great.
It's delicious. And I guess some people have tried it and it's either a love-hate relationship from what I'm hearing.
Kind of like cilantro. Feel. It doesn't taste like cilantro, but
it's that same thing. Either you taste it once and you're like, oh my gosh, what is this? Or
you're like, oh my gosh, what is this?
Fortunately for me, I've really enjoyed it.
I like it too.
And that's kind of my argument with
all right.
Or my
make your case. You made your case.
That's my case.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
5 different herbs right now. We typically shoot for 7. It's just the number. We don't need it, but that's just something.
I think that's the stopping point.
Yeah.
I think
just throw them all in. Just no.
No.
All right, what do you got? So beautiful, sweet
hibiscus. One of the reasons why I was going to throw some hibiscus in there, one, because of the vitamins that it offers, and really, it is very sour if you're just going to do hibiscus. So it's more just a sprinkling. I think it might complement with the rooibos.
Yeah.
And then also too, we're going for mineralizing, and it is, come on, let's face it, it is that time of the year, everybody shares their love, and it is cold and flu season, so why not support ourselves with a little extra vitamin C for our bodies? And that's kind of my argument for hibiscus. Plus, it's going to be pretty.
It is going to be pretty. It's going to change the color. Well, that and the rooibos will change kind of the color of the tea. Yes, for the vitamin C, but I know that we were reading a good bit about the other actions that it helps and what it supports. And I think this time of year,
cold and flu season is here, so let's go ahead and just support our bodies to give us another another means of getting vitamin C in our bodies.
Yeah, I think so. All right, okay. I've always kind of like red zinger. Woo! I get to the point where I'm like, oh my hibiscus, but I think hibiscus is good. I think I was going more warming, and to me, hibiscus is more cooling, I think.
Well, that might balance it out a little bit.
It might balance. I know the vitamin C aspect of it is important for supporting. Because it's a daytime tea, I think that I want to pick an herb that's going to be more of like a tonic, more very overall supporting.
How green do you want
know,
to
it's
go?
gonna go
Yeah, I know where
green.
you're going.
You know where I'm going?
You did it.
I did it. I think we need to focus on some nettles.
I think that would be a great addition.
Stinging nettles, we have it growing outside. A lot of people don't like it because, ouch. But in a tea form, it's very supportive.
Yes, and very impactful of nutrients as well.
And not only that, but especially right now, with the allergies and change of season, stinging nettles is great for your allergies. Not that that's the key action for it. I really, my mindset towards stinging nettles is just the overall health. What is it doing? And I know a description about stinging nettles, but I'm curious to see what Andrew has to offer that I might not know off the top.
Allergies.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Bladder.
Yeah, that's
bronchitis.
Kinda, yeah.
Cough. Kidney stones. Yeah, I'll support it.
Yeah, I mean,
that's going to be a red and green tea.
It is going to be a red and green. Well, that might be its name. Red and green.
Stop go.
No. It's not a stop go tea. Oh gosh, now we need
No,
to
I'm going to have to stop working because I'm going to have to go.
Oh, that makes more sense. I was thinking like pass out, wake up. Oh, I was gonna. That's two other blends. That's two other. Okay, so we're not gonna get any work done because we're gonna be peeing all day, but it's gonna taste good. It's gonna taste good. And honestly, one of the reasons why I was like, okay, cardiovascular, nourishing, nervous system.
We're supporting the lymphatic system by getting them moving.
We're also going, the other key action that I really wanted to focus on with the stinging nettles is the fact that it is a blood cleanser.
Yep.
We're cleansing it out.
Yep.
You know, so yes, and it is a little bit of a diuretic, so
we'll be stopping and going.
We will be stopping and going. But it is an anti-inflammatory and an anti-spasmodic. Yeah. So in short, but you know, it supports all of the areas. So now that we have 7 beautiful herbs, make sure that the label all shows. I need a bigger camera.
I was going to say, please don't say we need a bigger counter.
I know. All right, so we have 7. Hold on, let me Vanna White this moment. We have 7 beautiful herbs. Now we know why. We know we want the minerals, the vitamins, supporting your nervous system as well, adaptogen, vitamins, blood cleansing, anti-inflammatory. Now what we need to do is figure out, stage them. What do you want most of?
Honestly?
I know, I was going to say rooibos. So rooibos would be our primary herb that we're going to put in this. I am going to cheat these kind of like a pear. Okay. So this would be primary amount. This is based off of more the amount of herb that we're going to pick. So these are going to have the most. And then I think, yep, I was going to go right there as well. These are going to be a tie.
Yep.
I think tie
and sprinkle.
And no, go ahead. We can do a little bit. So top 3 base for the tea, second base, third, and 4th. Okay, let's start blending.
Okay.
Hopefully this tastes good.
Well, we can always add Tulsi
Oh yeah.
or
Sweet Tulsi.
Or mint to it. But you
Yeah.
know, sometimes I don't want mint.
Nope. Sometimes I get over the mint.
So the question is now, do we want to do by weight or do we want to do by parts?
Let's just do by parts.
Okay.
Because honestly, I think it'll be fine. Now, I will say, whenever you are blending anything and you're using the same measuring cup, don't scoop the same measuring cup into each herb. That's why we pour it in there and then we'll pour it into a bowl. The reason this is because you don't want to cross-contaminate any of your plant matter in anything else. So we just do it over a bowl. I think it's a lot easier. We probably should write this down.
Okay, let me grab a paper and stuff.
That's what happens.
Do that.
We're like, let's just blend it.
What did
and
we
then we're
make?
like, I forgot. Okay, I'm just gonna eyeball a half a cup. So we did a cup of rooibos, a half a cup of oat tops. I'm gonna do a half a cup of oat straw. Again, I'm eyeballing it, but this is just for us. I'm actually really excited.
I know. Me too.
We blend so much for everybody else, so it's nice to blend for us. And okay, so then stinging nettles. So because I did half and half, I'm gonna go do just another half. Because the oat straw and oat tops, that's not a half. I'm eyeballing it. Oops.
It's a third.
Maybe a little bit extra.
So about 2/3 of a cup.
I got a little, my hand got a little heavy.
No, it volunteered itself.
It just jumped in.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna do a third of a cup.
And that's the ashwagandha.
Smell that. It's interesting.
It smells like peanut butter.
I know. Okay.
Okay, and then what do we have? Red clover?
Red clover, red clover, red clover. No. Red
rover.
All right, what are we doing?
I'm going to say, let's start with a quarter and see what that looks like.
It's probably like 5 flat.
Plus a couple. Is that a third now?
It's pretty.
Is it a third?
It's a third. It's very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like rabbit food. All right, what am I doing? A quarter?
Not quite. Oh gosh. You don't have to put all that in there.
I do, because I can't put that back in there.
That wasn't used for anything else.
No, I did use it. It needs it. Uh-oh.
It's going to be very red tea.
Well, as long as we're... It's very pretty. Would you like to see it? So this is what it looks like. And I think it's actually really pretty.
Let me go get a tea kettle.
You're going to get a tea kettle. Okay. I'm going to take my gloved hand. My hands are clean, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and blend up this beautiful little tea. In the meantime, though, the other thing that I'm going to do is kind of crush up some of the red clover to make it not to where when I make a cup of tea, I have just a giant chunk of red clover. And I will say, these gloves are actually not plastic. I came across them. They are compostable gloves and they completely break down, which is great because I feel like I'm not as wasteful.
I'm gonna put two heaping tablespoons in there, maybe 3. And then we're gonna do a small pot.
And if it's horrible, we have a solution.
We will add mint or
Tulsi. I think Tulsi tastes amazing with anything. honey, it's drinkable. I could absolutely drink it. With honey, it would be just even sweeter, but it's definitely sweet.
I can taste the sweetness, and I almost taste like a nuttiness. And that might be
the ashwagandha.
The ashwagandha, yeah.
Which is fine. I mean, let's try it out for a week or two, see if we like it. This is kind of what we do. And we make some changes. I think if we were to add anything, it would probably be Tulsi. I think it would just kind of give it an overall, I know. Let's do it. Let's do it, because I know it tastes good. I like Tulsi. So Tulsi is holy basil, and we have it.
Also an adaptogen, so it
smells amazing.
It's gonna do exactly everything.
Oh yeah. I'm just doing it. I'm going for it.
So about a cup.
Yeah, we did.
I would go a little more, because the rest of this is very strong.
Because the thing is like if you
about a cup and a half.
If you make a tea that you're not going to drink, this doesn't taste bad at all. I very much enjoy Tulsi. We have it growing in the garden. We love to share the seeds. That's the one big thing.
Remember all those seeds we brought at the homesteaders?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope our homestead blesses yours.
I can't wait to see how many people were able to start their seeds, and hopefully they will keep us posted on their holy basil that they have growing. But I think this tea is great.
Yep.
This is probably, I think the Tulsi, I kept leaning like, man, I really like Tulsi. And I probably should have put it in from the get-go, but I think we're good. This is going to be a great tea for us.
And I did make it a little concentrated there. So, what do we call it?
Yeah, so that's the other fun part of making a tea blend, is coming up with a name.
We always like to keep it something positive.
I don't know, the stop and go. The stop and go tea might be.
Well, the stop. We could be
the stop.
Ooh, stop all the, whatever. We're at work, so just stop all I'm almost
nonsense
or negative or just stop the chaos.
Yeah. So but then go, because you want your body to
go to the calm.
No, it's not just even go to the calm, but just you want to be able to go, and your body needs certain things to be able to be mineralized and function properly. So yeah, I mean, it's the stop and go tea.
That's what it is for now. We'll come up with another name later on,
or
maybe not.
Or maybe not. But I think it tastes really good. I think with the Tulsi, it's going to taste even better. And with or without the Tulsi, it tastes good.
Yeah. I forgot to put how much nettles she put in there. Was that 1 cup?
I got a little heavy with my hand.
I think it was 1 cup.
I think it was a little more than 1 cup. Thank you guys for joining us in the apothecary and learning how we blend some tea. And as always,
don't be afraid
to get your hands dirty and learn something old.
That's right.
Bye,
Good night,
guys.
everybody.